he was the adventurous one. He was one of Francis Sorrel's kids. He was one of the first 3 kids that Francis had, okay? Francis had 3 kids with his first wife, and Frank was one of them. Now, Frank almost became the Surgeon General of the Confederacy. Now, who knew the Confederacy even had a Surgeon General? Isn't that something? I'm like, wow, I didn't know that. Well, way before that somewhat illustrious career, okay, when he first came back to Savannah from medical school, he literally set up operations in the house down here. Now, we're talking about the 1840s and 1850s, okay? It was pretty crude back then. This is, you know, the old days of operating rooms and stuff. They were probably going to just bring you in down here and throw you up on the table like that and look at it. Woo! That doesn't look too good. You're going to have to cut that off, you know, that kind of stuff. So you might make it, you might not. And if you did make it, you might get an infection and still not make it. So, you know, it was just kind of rough. Now, during the Civil War, they did learn a lot about amputations, a lot more about them, and they learned a lot about, you know, sewing people up and keeping people alive and all that. Because sadly, it was a long war with lots of casualties and injuries. They got a lot of practice. They got much better and faster as a result of all the practice they got during the war. Okay? But before the war, when this all was going on down here, a little iffy. So if we were here at night, we would be having great fun down here ghost hunting, looking for the shadow men. And of course the shadow men, possibly former patients, maybe even Revolutionary War era spirits that are still left hanging about as well. Y'all do know there was a big battle here during the American Revolution, right? Yeah. Most people don't associate Georgia and Savannah with the Revolution, but yeah, we had a big battle here. Britain tried to take Savannah back from the British. You know, 1776, Georgia signed off on the Declaration of Independence. It's all good. Hey, the fighting's up there, Philly, Boston. But next thing you know, here come the British. Well, it wasn't very well defended because they weren't really expecting something like that. But the British came and they took Savannah, and so that kind of sucked. So the Americans were like, man, we got to get it back. They got the French to help them. The French went and brought a bunch of people from Haiti to help, and they had a big siege of Savannah, they called it. They tried to take Savannah back from the British. Now, they were not successful. Hundreds of men died. It was one of the bloodiest battles of the Revolution, they say. At the time, y'all remember the town was still back that way. This was colonial time, so it was small. This whole area that we're in out here, this was on the outskirts of town. And the British had built a defense system around town, and because they had, so it was very well defended. That was one reason it was just they just couldn't take it. Hundreds of men lost their lives. The British only lost like 50-something guys. Okay, they ended up they gave us 3 days to clean up and bury our dead and all that stuff. So it was like civilized war back then, right? But they did maintain control of Savannah, and they were here until 1782 when the Revolution ended, and then they finally got sent and packing back to England.
Yellow fever was also a real issue at the time.
Yeah. Now, as the town did grow out this way, they started you know, building these houses and these buildings in this area out here. They would uncover graves from time to time. They would, you know, every now and then come across one with a red uniform on. So what are you going to do with that guy, huh? Pack him up and send him to England? Say, here's one of your guys. Yeah, you can't do that, but so you just say, and move them somewhere if you can, and if you can't, just cover them back up and let them rest in peace. You know, go ahead and build your house, your building, whatever you're doing, because it makes sense. And so you do have that whole aspect of history going on out here too, in this section of town. This is why they put the Revolutionary War heroes monuments out here. Started with Jasper and Count Pulaski. These guys are in these squares out here. This whole area is part of that. There is a map of it.
the next one that we have here, basically, Frank. Got new practice.